And welcome back. We are sitting pretty with twin blade chop chop, just like we mentioned. Okay, so notice how he's got some extra stuff going his way. Now it says he's at 950 maximum health, so you can actually work back to see the rate on that, but we'll go ahead and reset him first. And it looks like he's wearing a hat, but it's okay. When you reset him, he goes back to no hatless. Excuse me, he goes back to hatless. So he's not wearing a hat. And we'll check out, see his initial stats. So 300 starting health, that is pretty solid. We've got a starting speed of 50, again, excellent. 24 as an armor, which is very good. 2 critical hit, and he's got an elemental boost of Dose Fife. That is that's not a particular language. So he's actually very quick. It makes a very funny sound when he moves. Now, as you can see, I already wrote it down, but you've got Archean Blade. Not going to worry about it. Archean Shield, Spike Shield Blast, Vampiric Aura is going to be done today. Shield Spartan, not going to worry about that today. And gonna go ahead and buy that Bone Brambler and get the stats on those beasts before we sign off for today. So that being the case, we'll quickly run over to our favorite little mannequins, get some nice cash. All right, so he's doing 38, 38, and then he's got like this weird thing. Let's see how long he holds that for. So that'll be something that combo. That'll be just similarly to Wind Up the other day, the Archean Blade combo. I'll go ahead and slide that down here. Will be checked out later on. I don't want to get into having to tabulate all of that. We're going to need the slow-mo on that just to make sure how many actually thrusts he gets in, and how much damage that does over the long haul. So he's doing 38 per hit. Hopefully I can just sit here and swing away. Yeah, so he can just swing away right here, no problem. Interesting to note, he moves forward every single time he slices, which is a pain in the butt, but should be able to make that work. So he's going to have 380, and that's going to, let's see how long it takes him to do 10 iterations of his favorite Archean Blade attack. Okay, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 seconds on the money. Here we go again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5.3. Here we go again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I said 10 and didn't actually stop the clock. I'm the worst. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5.1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5.2. Here we go again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I pressed it, but it didn't actually do anything. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5.3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5.2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5.1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5.3. And here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5.1. And last iteration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5.3. Okay, so looks like he's going to be around how many damage per second? I can't do that quick math in my head. What am I trying to? 73 damage per second. It's not too bad. Now we're going to go ahead and toss in the combo later on, see how much that total does, and how much that extra Vampiric Blade actually gets him. So that's all we can do with him right now without tossing down our favorite Gorilla something. Does anyone have a guess for what he's going to be today? I bet no one's going to get it. Did anyone guess? I'm sure you didn't. But if you guessed Gorilla Kraken, you're correct. If you didn't, then you have no bragging rights. And you're not a terrible person, but you were wrong. So we'll just cruise on over to this little thing. Toss down our favorite nifty little Sky Diamond. Get Gorilla Drill it ready. And get ready to mine. So he is doing some excellent job here. And Twin Blade Chop Chop is kind of a pain in the butt because he can't really do a whole bunch of attacks at once. He keeps moving forward. So trying to do this by yourself, holding one thing down and consistently maneuvering and attacking with the other hand is proving to be more challenging than I anticipated. I've never tried really playing with one hand before, but those of you who do that, it's exhausting. I'm impressed. You guys do an excellent job. Okay, so, and our Sky Diamond is done. Goodbye to Gorilla Kraken. Thank you for your brief stint here. You performed a wonderful service. Twin Blade Chop Chop now has plenty of moolah to go get the moves that we want to go ahead and test out tonight. We're going to give him the upgrade Arcane Blade, and we're also going to give him Bone Brambler, which we can probably only going to do iterations of 3 just because it's kind of intense. Okay, so Vampiric Aura, there's that. Arcane Blades will be a little bit more intense. And Bone Brambler is going to deal some damage. I seem to remember it being pretty solid when having it used against me in various. Alright, so it goes pretty far and deals hard to aim, that's what it deals. 60. It deals 60. Even if he slams that blade down on you. Okay, so this deals 44 damage per. That being the case, we're going to see a solid jump in our damage per second. 84. It's pretty solid. That's actually on point with Washbuckler, if memory serves me correctly. His first upgrade gave him about an 84 damage per second. So it seems like swords will generally give you 75-ish damage per second initially, and then their initial upgrade will give them about 85, maybe up to 90, and then tertiary upgrade possibly giving them over 100. Alright, so we'll go ahead and start using the Bone Brambler. Okay, so best thing to do here is just going to do 3 of them at a time. But it's probably going to be best if actually it might be better to use this as a charge attack. Because you can't really do it in quick succession. Yeah, we'll still get a good damage per second. Alright, yeah, we'll do 3. We'll do sets of 3. Bone Brambler times 3. So we'll change this formatting up to that times 3, which is important. Okay, so Bone Brambler is going to be in this right here, and we're going to be doing sets of 3 here. And we're going to go from when you press it to the end of the third one. Here we go, and well, that actually is the totally wrong attack. 1, 2, 3, and stop. 4.3 seconds. And we'll go ahead and roll that again. 1, 2, 3, and stop. 4.3. Go ahead and change directions, and 1, 2, 3, stop. That was a slow stop at 4.6. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, and stop. 4.5. Go again. It's better going up, vice left to right. So we'll keep doing that. And 1, 2, 3, and stop. 4.2. Come back down here. And 1, 2, 3, and stop. 4.3. And we'll come back down here a little ways and go again. 1, 2. Oh, that's no good. I'm going against the wall. And here we go again. 1, 2, 3, and stop. 4.4. Looks like we're getting a pretty solid go around this time. Probably have to redo that 4.6. And here we go again. 1, 2, 3, and stop. 4.3. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3, and stop. 4.4. Last trial, but we're going to do that 4.6 over again. It's a little bit high. The 4.5 offsets that 4.2, but that 4.6 is a little bit high. 1, nope, that's not going to be any good. That's going to run into the wall. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and stop. 4.4. Come back up here, that 4.6, and see what we've got. And 1, 2, 3, and stop. No, it didn't stop. Come on. Wish you guys could see my thumb right here. And 1, 2, 3, and stop. 4.3. That's more reasonable. Okay, so we got that, and it deals 60 damage per. So it's 41 damage per second. Now, it is probably going to give you the best damage per area per second. That's DAPS. It's probably going to be it's an excellent statistics when you're facing a massive number of chompies, for instance. You just want to toss down as much damage on the floor as you can. And damage per area per second is going to give you how much damage you can put down each second on the board. And the most that you can is going to give you the best attack to do for massive undertakings. If you're just trying to go around and pick off one at a time, you're going to want a high damage per second output alone, and your damage per area per second doesn't have to be as fast. But if you're looking to cover a great deal of range, then damage per area per second is an excellent way to go about it. Washbuckler actually has pretty solid statistics. I'm finding that he's probably an upper middle half, maybe even, just with his attacks alone. So Well, that's all there is really for tonight. I guess we could see what his rate is real quick. We'll go to a quick level, get him a little bit of Mount Cloudbreak, Tower of Time. Did Shipwreck the other night. I think that's a pretty long cutscene, but it's okay. We'll go through it anyway. We'll see a couple captains. Here comes the captains. Double awesome.
Oh, finally! We thought you were never going to come, Mr. Flynn. And you brought a Skylander. Excellent, excellent.
How did you?
Something is very wrong with the Tower of Time. It keeps turning backwards and sending us back to the past. I'm afraid if it's not corrected, we will be stuck in an infinite time loop.
That sounds confusing and, kinda weird. Also confusing.
Oh dear.
There we go.
Oh no! Those trolls are ruining the town square.
Now, I really actually kind of like this little go around.
Use the time freeze switch to get across the bridge and clean their clocks.
The time freeze mechanic, if you will, is pretty exciting.
As you can see, when you use a time freeze switch, it makes everything stop moving.
Okay, timekeeper, come on. I just need to get to the other side, that's all. Okay, so... I kind of like doing this. Cleaning their clocks. Oh, he's already got the level up. He's got 30 per level. So, excellent. And let's see how much health he gets. He gets a little bit. Oh, and boom. There he goes again.
We have a problem, though. The gears to the tower door are missing, so we can't get in. You'll need them if we're going to stop Cluck before time itself completely unwinds.
Alright, so an interesting note. Earlier, you might have seen that his statistics showed 950 at level 20 rather than 900. That's because of the quests right here. He had a couple of quests done, and when you have some quests done, that gives you an upgraded life. It gets you 25 for every 3, I believe it is. Yes, for each 3 you get done, you get an extra 25 life. So that being the case, he had 6 of them done. Actually, he might have had 7 done. So that lets you know that he had an extra 50 health. That's why he was showing 950 rather than just the plain 900 that we show over here on this spreadsheet right here. So that number is sound, and that is a good way to calculate maximum levels, is just using the rate right there. But that's it for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It was great seeing everyone tonight. And by seeing, I mean for tuning in. If you guys have any comments, please email us. We link a whole bunch of stuff on our page. You can message us through this, our Kickstarter. We've got the maxstatshelp@gmail.com. Any of the above would be greatly appreciated. We'd love to help make this the best that we can. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or future ideas, please give us a heads up. And sorry about having the sound so hard to hear later on or earlier, but you could chalk that up to me being very new to the twitching scene, I guess we'd call it. This is a twitching scene. So thanks again, and again, see you in Skylanders, folks. Have a good